everyone, welcome to SLP's Wine and Cheese. I'm Deb.
And I'm Maria.
And here's our podcast.
For the Realistic SLP. Welcome!
Oh, look, we did that together.
We're awesome.
Cheers to that.
That's right. Our life is speech, and we're okay with that. Understanding, language comprehension, expressive output.
And then also you're teaching them like syntactically correct sentences.
Right. Work smarter, not harder.
Right.
The first step is just how to communicate.
Trying to help people to, improve their speech language communication. Podcast.
Yes, episode 29. How exciting.
Yeah, episode 29, it's Christmas time.
Oh, I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, well, I thought about it when I wrote it down.
Oh,
I did. Well,
you wrote that? I didn't even see it.
I didn't write it down. Well,
okay.
I made more than one.
Welcome. We have a special guest. His name is Mike Racine.
You need a chair, though. And then
Yes.
also, you'll have to get rid of this 12-year-old.
Right.
You just do it on one microphone?
Yeah, it's just
Yes,
on one
we're
microphone
on
now
mic.
because you guys lost our cord.
Yeah, so it's actually your fault.
You and Matt, I let you borrow the cord and then it vanished, never to return again.
Right.
In the abyss of missing things.
Mm-hmm.
So can you just come back with a chair and also get all the dogs out of here?
Okay.
And then Mike will be joining us for this episode. Lucky listeners.
Yes.
But, yeah.
I'll talk about the wine while he's doing that.
Okay.
So we're drinking a wine that Deb really highly recommends.
Mhm.
I highly recommend it as well. So
Yes.
it's a Domaine Saint Vincent Sparkling Rosé. I didn't even know they had sparkling rosé. So
Oh, really?
now I do. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I've drank in it. Do you
Drank in it.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Do you like that
That's
word?
very good.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Mike brought a stool.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about. I don't think I knew that they have sparkling rosé. Yeah, I don't think
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Mike's
I know.
like, what a white girl drink.
Right.
Well, I don't consider myself white, so there we go.
Oh,
Now?
really? There's
Yeah.
a whole nother episode.
Oh, now my life is changed.
I don't say that because I changed my life on my own. Anywho, so I like this wine because it has, that sparkling flavor, but of course that rosé flavor as well. And apparently there's some floral notes in it if you look on the back, but I actually did taste floral notes. Because I try to taste it without knowing like what the description says, and then I read it, and then I'm like, yeah, actually it makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Mike's drinking a different wine. but-
lavender, strawberry, and cherry.
Yeah.
And it has a zesty acidity, I would say that, and vivacious, refreshing finish, and I would agree with that.
Yeah,
So Mike-
also, whoever wrote that description, I mean, they're pretty good. They should be hired to write bios for people.
Yeah.
I want to have a vivacious, refreshing finish.
Right.
Right.
I feel like I'm vivacious and refreshing.
Oh, good. Well,
Right.
then you're already there.
Exactly. I might start using this in my online dating.
That's good. Which I'm sure Mike's super interested in as
Oh, yeah.
well.
I don't want to really talk about that on this episode, but if we have like a Patreon
Why not?
episode, because I don't want.
Well, this
to.
is our Christmas episode.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it
Merry Christmas!
Yay! Merry Christmas, guys. Can I be like Merry Christmas,
Cheers.
fam? It's like all the kids are saying
I
that.
say
now.
Happy Holidays because it's more inclusive.
Yes, that's true. You're
Okay.
right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, Mike's like
Everyone.
mad woke.
Mad woke? I don't know what that is.
Mike, what does woke mean?
Like you're aware of things and then
Like
Yeah.
socially conscious.
Like you're
Yeah.
not sleepy on the.
I stay woke.
You're not sleepy on social issues. You're woke.
you're woke. But what about the word like awaken? Why woke?
Because woke is cooler.
Yeah, right. It is.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
Anyway,
Word
did you?
economy.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you talk about?
I didn't talk about the cheese.
Okay, so the cheese. What do we have?
Yeah, you got us some Stella crumbled goat cheese, and it's from Italy.
Yep.
And it has a very smooth taste to it, which I like because it complements the fizzy, vivacious sparkles in this wine. Which, Mike, do you want some of this rosé,
Sure,
or is
let me
that
taste it.
yeah? Have some of that. And I think that the cheese has a little sour
Sorry.
taste.
It's
Mike,
all right. I thought
it's
it was
just
good.
all right. Why is it just all right?
It's not really his cup of wine.
I do like the tang of a goat cheese, and I also like.
Yeah, the tang. I like that word.
Yeah.
What
And
else?
I like making stuffed shells with like a goat cheese or a sheep's milk cheese because I just like the flavor that it gives it.
Speaking of
Yeah.
stuffed shells.
Is that what you have in the oven
I
for
made
us?
a lasagna for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, a whole lasagna. And I saw, like, so we've had, like, the big cheese debate of 2018 in the past week.
You and Maria?
No, me and you. And it seems like, so Mike prefers a bechamel sauce in his lasagna, whereas I
So
prefer...
let me show you. You don't prefer no, but you don't like. I've
He's gonna
never
tell
needed
me.
you. I've never needed you to
Wow.
meet me halfway on something so badly because I really just want to convince Deb that like.
I'll help you.
I mean, Deb and I disagree on like a lot of things, and like
Right.
that's fine. But like,
Is
this
it?
is something that
Okay.
I really need her to like
To-
understand.
Okay, what can
All
I
right, let me
understand?
show
I don't
What?
think that we disagree on that many things.
No, we don't. Just this one.
Yeah.
And it's tearing our marriage apart.
Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we'll check in on what's going on in this week in life, this week in speech, because this is a good segue. So what's
Right,
going
yeah.
on in your life? You're having cheese debates with Mike.
I'm having cheese debate. So Mike
Right.
likes a bechamel sauce. I like
But-
ricotta cheese.
I like how you're very like serious about this. Like,
Well,
you're like,
it's-
this is my life. Yes, it's not a joke.
Well, we went to that like star-studded event on Monday,
Yes.
and we were talking about like what is the best way to make a lasagna. So here he is with his lasagna.
Oh,
Do you want
wow.
to take his
Yeah,
picture?
of course. I would definitely take his
He
picture.
brought the
That's
lasagna.
why everyone needs to follow us on Instagram because we have pictures like this.
Yeah, looking
That's a
good.
star picture there, Mike. Yes.
So move that book
yes.
if you don't mind.
Okay, I don't
Okay,
mind.
so he's going to explain
But-
to us
Now
about.
I made this the way that Deb allegedly prefers her lasagna.
Okay,
Right.
allegedly
Allegedly.
prefers. I see what you did there.
And what I
Okay,
did was
tell
now
us, Mike.
this has a ricotta cheese filling, right? So
Yes.
it's in the oven. It cooks for about 45 minutes in the oven. The dish is still a little hot, so don't
And it's
touch
a
it.
glass Pyrex dish.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Relevant information, Maria over here.
Actually, that's very relevant what you
Why is it
cook it in.
relevant? Yeah.
Because of the heat and how it displays. Come on, Mike.
All right, so
Yeah,
You're
one
Greek-
time
you're
we-
I don't want to be on
Italian,
camera
Greek,
because
we know about
I'm
this.
out of shape. I'm not
Okay.
into my fighting weight.
Okay, so what are you explaining about this
As-
What I'm trying to
lasagna?
explain is this has a ricotta cheese filling, right? So as
Right.
ricotta cheese cooks, it does have a tendency to become a little dry and crumbly as this is doing right here. See how this
Yeah.
is like? See the texture of this?
Yes,
It's
I
kind
know.
of grainy,
Right, yeah.
That's what happens to ricotta cheese.
I got it.
But
Or
if you
ricotta.
Oregano,
We were
yeah.
gonna say it like that. I prefer if you did.
I got yelled at this week for not saying oregano.
Yeah,
By-
I'm a little disappointed as well.
By who?
That's for idiots. By Bo Dietl.
Wow,
Oh,
that's intense.
I was just making sure it wasn't
we
a
don't
girl.
approve of this language, but we also don't tell our guests what to say and how to say because
Well-
we want them to be
What
themselves.
language?
Oh,
But do you see how like
Anyway,
this is kind of like drying
But
out?
I
It's kind
do.
of crumbly.
I enjoy
Yeah.
that texture.
Now, if it was a bechamel sauce, you would get just a more smooth, kind of like smooth, silky lasagna with like a nice, almost like a mac and cheese.
I know bechamel.
Yeah.
because I have make a similar dish.
So you
for
just get a
Greek food.
creamier, smoother lasagna.
Got it.
But I like the texture of the ricotta cheese, and I'm not saying it silly.
I'm
like
scared
you guys.
my blah 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 white shirt is gonna get like ricotta cheese.
Well,
on
because
it.
Mike's just putting his fingers in the lasagna. Okay, so are we? Can we settle this debate? Well, we're gonna taste this later. Can we continue
it.
with the episode?
Yeah. What do we think about the wine? Drink it or sink it?
Oh, definitely drink it. Double drink it.
Double drink it because of the fancy label, and it's rosé, and it's sparkling, and it's fun to open the bottle, and it has lavender taste in it. So why not?
Right.
So,
yeah, and
yeah.
lavender's very calming. And
Right.
we had an episode about being relaxed, which we did not keep. We lost that episode, so we might have a new one about
Yes.
being relaxed. And then
Right.
maybe this wine will be something that we recommend. Don't let Oliver in. Can you get him out?
So Oliver's here.
Yeah.
And he's relaxed, so he's not barking.
This has been a little bit chaotic. Anywho.
Anywho, that's fine.
So,
This week in life.
this week in life. So
For
other
you,
than...
cheese debates.
Cheese debates.
Got
We've
it.
had cheese debates. This has been a crazy week in both mine and Mike's life, I feel like.
Yes.
Mostly, I feel like the craziest thing that happened is that he lost his car keys. And
Yes.
now we don't know what to do.
Right.
I don't know where they are.
We don't know where they are, but then also it's like, I suppose the car has to get towed to the dealership because what do you do when there are no car keys left? We don't know.
You don't have a spare, I'm assuming.
No, we lost those two.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, Maria, I didn't think of that. Thank you so much. Oh, the spare.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I am just life-changing. I was just
Yeah.
processing. So you don't have a spare and you don't have any keys.
No.
And you're really screwed
And Mike is
there.
just standing next to the car during street cleaning, hoping that no one gives him a ticket.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to New York.
Yeah.
Where they street clean the streets and they're still dirty.
Right, exactly.
Inconvenience your life twice a week.
Or 4 times if you're. It depends on the neighborhood.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because opposite side. Got it.
Yeah. But, Mike, what's going on in your life this week?
I don't know. I'm making tomato sauce. I'm getting ready for the holidays. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm doing my podcast. I'm doing stand-up. Just
Good.
a lot. I feel overwhelmed, you know? But that's
Yeah.
life. It's overwhelming and it's cool.
And then it's over.
And then it's over.
So, you gotta live
And
it
then
up.
you get to die. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to die, Mike.
Why? You get to go to heaven.
No, I'm scared of that. I have too many things I want to do.
You get to go to heaven with John McCain.
Right. Let's not get political. Anywho, my life, I'm just going to keep going there, is going well, I think. I forced myself to go to yoga today, and that helped. And I went shopping, so I got, like, some Christmas shopping done, so I felt
You
like...
doing online
yeah.
dating?
I am doing online dating, but I really do hate to talk about that on this episode. But we
Can I
can
see
talk
your
about it,
phone?
like, a little bit.
Give me your phone though. I wanna see your
Okay,
messages.
fine.
Right now, but I
my
want him
messages? No, we
engaged
want you
in this episode.
I feel like Mike is
Alright.
almost like one of our clients. Like, no, Mike, hands quiet, eyes on me. He's listening. He's listening. Yeah, so we can talk about that later.
Okay.
First podcast, then online dating. But I am doing that, online dating.
Nice.
I might have like a blind date tomorrow. I don't know. Actually, my
Have you ever been on a blind
Actually, my
date?
accountant.
Your accountant
Who we
who's
talking to.
decided your whole life for you, so maybe this is the guy you'll marry.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mike, have you ever been on a blind date?
Probably.
I've never been on a blind date.
So I hope he doesn't stand
Well, is a
me up.
blind date like?
It means you
That's
don't
not
know
a-
them.
I don't
but
even-
that's
I haven't
not-
seen a
Yeah,
picture
but that's
of
not
him.
a thing anymore because everyone does online dating.
I know,
so
but I
there's
haven't
no,
even
like-
seen a picture of him. And at
Oh.
this point, I'm just like, why not?
Yeah.
But then
Let me just
online
go.
dating is like you two matching each other. It's not
Right.
your friend being like, hang out with this person.
Yeah.
So,
There was a Clarissa Explains It All episode where like she had to go on a blind date and she made like a blind date video game where you had to like beat up your blind date. It looked like the most fun thing in
What?
the world.
Clarissa was like the first like lady coder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Um,
so this
so
week in
this week in speech,
Mike
so-
doesn't have the speech.
Well, he can
to-
talk about his week in comedy.
Oh yeah.
So for me, my weekend speech, I think I got a little bit overambitious. Everyone's been writing winter
You?
poems.
Wait, no way. Wait, you mean you took on too much stuff?
It
You
was
tried to do
only
too much?
one thing, but I think it's like
That's really
a little
weird.
bit more
I can't
complicated.
I don't see you ever doing.
I'm sensing the animosity, so I'm just gonna drink this sparkling
I think it's just
rosé.
it was I got all the kids to do what I wanted them to do, but it was just a little bit more difficult to get them to understand than I would have liked right before break.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, I got a little
You
bit
took on too much.
a little bit, but I am proud, and
You
everyone
should be
was
proud.
so proud of their poems when they
Aw.
were done. And they were like, okay, let me read mine. But like for me to
Aw.
explain constantly, like, this is a B line, so B has to rhyme with the other B lines. That was like very
Oh.
complicated for them to.
Mhm.
But you know what? We're just building a skill, and the next time it'll be easier.
Of course.
Yeah,
So you taught a new skill this week, which is
I sure
which
did.
is definitely difficult.
I 100% taught a new skill this week.
I kind of vamped up the skills I was working on and did a lot of like hardcore, not hardcore drilling.
Yeah.
So I really drilled yes and no, and I always like talk. I feel like we talk about yes and no questions a lot. And the teacher told me that she noticed that the student was actually doing, because when she asked him yes no, he usually would be like yes no. And today, he said no. I was like, oh wow. So he carried it over into class, which is excellent. So again, my yes and no is like have a desirable object, non-desirable. Immediately they say no, I pair it with the visual and shaking my head and a little bit modeling no, and then just give them what they want.
Tell them, yeah.
Yes.
Like, don't make it a game.
Yeah.
I I had this girl who was like not speaking in the beginning of the school year, and today, like,
Oh.
I walked into her classroom, and in the middle of something quite, like, very quiet, it, and my school's rather strict. She goes, Miss Brooks, it's her birthday. We're having cupcakes. Like that whole long sentence, but it was like
nice.
inappropriate. But
Right.
I didn't care because I was so
Right.
And the
happy.
teacher was like, "Quiet, children. We're going to eat cupcakes in silence. Eat a single half a cupcake." You know what I was thinking about today? I used to like see a therapist sometimes, and whenever I would like tell
Aw.
him like sensitive what.
Oh, you're just so cute. You're like, I used to see a therapist sometimes.
Yeah.
Aw.
Would you feel bad for me?
No.
We're from Staten Island, where everybody.
Needs therapy. We all
Yeah.
need
I
therapy.
get therapy too from the school counselor at my job, but I
Really?
just.
What are
but
you talking about?
Oh, just like my life.
Yeah.
Well, what were you thinking
What were
about
you
with your
talking about?
counselor?
Well, I was just thinking like whenever I would tell him sensitive information about someone, I would like whisper it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be like, "Yeah, sometimes I feel like maybe my mom wasn't there for me." Like, she's gonna be like, "What are you saying in there?"
Yeah, like she's gonna be knocking on the
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Aw. So you talk
I
about-
heard that.
You talk about your mom in therapy?
Well, that's kind of like what you talk to. That's almost
Right,
like that's
yeah.
like therapist hack to like blame your mom.
Oh, right. We
Yeah,
talked
we
about
did
that
talk about
before.
that.
Like when therapists, when they phone it in, they're like, "What? Maybe your mom."
Right.
But
It's her fault.
it's so funny because Mike's mom calls and texts me all the time. So I'm like,
Aw.
what a dreamboat of a person she
Dream-
is. Like, do you?
Well, yeah, she loves death.
She is
Oh,
so wonderful.
well-
Like, she's always like, and you wanted to write.
She knows she's a good fit for you.
Why?
Yeah.
Did she text you today?
Yeah,
She did?
she bought us more dog food, and she's
Aw.
like, "Don't bring the dog food; it'll already be here."
Oh, that's so nice. Okay.
Mike, what's your weekend comedy looking like? What are you doing? Any new jokes?
Yes,
Oh,
Oh.
any of them appropriate that you can share with our listeners?
maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. Well,
Last
All right,
week I
there
told the
goes
joke
that.
about how like killing your wife, and
Oh, yes.
both Maria and Anne laughed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
right.
I have a new joke. I had a couple new jokes. Like I did this one new joke, and I did it, and I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, and it did really well on this one show, and then it didn't do as well on another show.
Oh, was it like politically related?
No.
Okay. All right.
Not
I just
everything I
figured-
do is politically.
All right. I'm just asking. It's
Okay.
because you're woke, you know.
Yeah, he is very
I
woke.
am
just
woke
trying
as,
to-
I am woke as hell.
He's got his
Wow.
finger on the pulse of pop culture. So our next
Right.
segment that we're going to go into is Christmas favorites.
Speaking
So
of pop culture,
Mike, what is your favorite Christmas song? Go.
Oh man, that's a tough question. I'll go "White Christmas" by Otis Redding.
And what's your first favorite, Maria?
let it snow because it's all I've been hearing lately.
Mine is "Oh Holy Night."
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a great one. Okay,
Right.
and favorite Christmas movie, Mike?
I'll say "Muppet Christmas Carol." You put me onto that.
oh,
What's
okay.
your-
Scrooged.
Scrooge.
The one
Oh,
with,
I love that one.
Yes.
I love the
Okay.
girl with the voice.
Jeffrey
with
Joseph.
Bill
Oh,
Murray. Yeah,
Bill
Jeffrey
Murray
Jeffrey.
is in it. Yes.
Our friend is a comedian. He's in that movie.
Oh, cool. Who?
Jeffrey Joseph. That's what Mike just.
Who is that?
He's a comic.
Okay.
My favorite is A Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
It's
look
so
at that.
good. So, like, if you haven't watched it, you really need to.
Oh, I haven't.
I
so-
bought it on Amazon
Wow.
last Christmas and we watched it like probably 4 times last Christmas, and I don't know, maybe once so far this
All
year.
right.
I
I'll
always
have
liked
to
the
do that.
Santa Claus, but watching it as an adult, you're like, this is weird. Like this poor guy is like a slave now because he killed Santa.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
No,
they
that's
they
the
give
biggest
that
friends of the
info
movie.
away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's-
You
All
haven't seen the Santa Claus?
No, I haven't.
What is Greek Christmas like?
I don't know.
Kind of the same.
Yeah.
Go to church on Christmas Eve. We'll talk. Should we skip that to the next
Well,
question?
the nice thing about
Okay.
Greek
Yeah.
priests is they're allowed to get married.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's why. So
Yeah.
that's why they have less problems in their church, and we can just
Yeah.
leave it just there.
Yes,
What's your
let's-
favorite Christmas decoration?
I guess like anything that smells like a real tree.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe like a Yankee candle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got us a Yankee candle. I think it smells quite nice.
Nice.
Why am I holding this?
Because I thought that you wanted to lean on that so that you could write.
No, that's
I don't know. Mike's writing something.
What's your favorite Christmas
I mean,
decoration?
is it too basic to just say Christmas tree?
A Christmas
I
tree?
like Christmas trees.
I like lights in particular.
I was gonna say all white lights.
Oh,
on
I'm a
Christmas
colorful
tree.
light
Oh, you're a
person.
colorful light person.
What are you?
I like I guess I like white. I like a mix of color and white, but I like white.
Me too.
I'm
I
getting
like
as
white.
I get older,
Classic.
I'm like, oh, like a classy white light Christmas tree could be cool, but I was always
Yeah.
into colored.
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite Christmas story, Mike?
The Grinch, I guess.
And what's yours?
I'm gonna go with the Christmas Carols, aka Scrooge.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, mine is the Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
I know, we must have something in common.
Gosh, are you guys
Um,
dating or something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition, Michael?
Pierogies. on
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
pierogies.
But
Do
his
you make
family
those?
gets like heated
Yeah.
about them, which is fun.
Wait, you make pierogies? Because I'm a little bit obsessed with pierogies.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we make them. Yeah.
Can I have some of those,
Of
or
course.
what are we gonna do
You
about
should
this
come
now?
over for Christmas Eve.
Yes, that's gonna.
It's
be-
not-
Oh,
It's not far from your house, so if you wanted to.
okay.
Oh wait, it's a little bit further this year, but
Darn
you
it.
still could.
Okay, thank you for
But
the
yeah.
invite, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are cute.
The cousins all make pierogies. Half of them are sauerkraut, and the other half are cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
And they always are like, "Oh, it's a sauerkraut. Oh, it's a cheese." But then one year there were no sauerkraut, which I guess they're usually
There were no cheese.
No, the my
Oh,
first
okay,
year,
okay.
you guys kept complaining like, "Oh, it's always a sauerkraut," and then it was my first year, and then like they were all cheese, and you were all like waiting to like bitch and moan about all sauerkraut, and there weren't any. like,
Well,
so
'cause she would always make cheese and sauerkraut. We liked the cheese, didn't like the sauerkraut.
Right.
And then one year, she forgot to make cheese. We like never let her hear the end of it. We were like, that you ruined Christmas. What's
Right.
the matter with you?
Yeah. Your
his
mother-
grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh, so do you complain about this in therapy?
No.
Is this okay?
No, I complain right to her face.
Oh.
Oh.
He's so woke right now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
brought it up right to her.
Great. Good
Listen,
for you.
I said, listen, you. So one year there was only sour because she forgot to make cheese, and we were all like, "You stink! You're the worst grandmother ever! I hope you get coal in your stocking and your house burns down."
Wow.
You know.
It's very intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, obviously
No, we
those
weren't that
grandchildren
mean.
are
It
very
was fun.
loved.
Well, but we were. It was fun because my grandmother's like the meanest. I mean, I love her, but she's like the meanest person ever. So it was just
Okay.
fun to like give her a hard time.
Yeah.
'Cause she's also really stubborn and like will never admit that she's wrong.
Oh, okay.
So we were just
Yes.
like, "You screwed up. Like, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I know I made cheese. Someone must have stole them."
Sounds
Like she'll
yeah.
like say any lie before she admits that she's wrong.
Right.
hmm
And
Yeah.
then one year she only made cheese. And
I think that was my first year.
I guess
Yeah.
that was Deb's first year, and we were all like, "Oh, we kind of miss the sauerkraut."
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Yeah.
what we don't have.
because
Yeah.
his family, they like to complain. Like they
Uh-huh.
don't want that taken from them.
My family is. I was thinking of this today. Like they're compared to
I'm
Deb's
gonna get a
family.
cheers to
they're kind
that. Cheers to family.
Of, cheers to family.
Yeah.
They're kind of
I didn't
waspy.
cheers
my,
you.
my family
Uh-huh.
compared to Deb's.
Oh,
They're a
okay.
little waspy.
He's just
Really?
calling my family trashy.
Mm.
That's what he meant by that.
Look, I think we all
I
know.
feel like Mike's family is
that
similar
I'm
to my
disgusted
family.
by your family.
Oh, that's not nice. Is your family like kind of very like an old school Italian?
I guess.
Yeah,
But they're
I
not
could
all
s-
Italian.
they're
My
not all
dad's
Italian.
but my mom is Irish and Polish.
Oh, there's the pierogies. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
tradition? I don't know. Like just eating?
Mhm. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, like eating dinner with the family.
Yeah.
We usually play like board games with like my cousins
I
and
love
stuff.
board games.
So board
Yeah.
games, like just hanging out and playing board games, so stuff like that, like family time. But
My
eating is always
favorite
good,
is
too.
singing with my siblings.
Oh, I was gonna say singing too, but I was
Yeah.
like, really.
Deb and I
food is
bought a
so
keyboard
great.
this last weekend.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's right there. It's so fun.
Oh, are you gonna play something for us?
But
maybe?
like every year, my siblings and I, we do like Let It Snow, and we all take different parts. And also like anybody else who's involved, they do it too. So Mike was in the last year's video. This year,
Oh.
my sister Jacqueline, who lives in South Korea, she proposed that we change the song.
no.
Should I tell you what the song is, or just leave it to be? Well, I'm
Yeah.
wondering what Mike's opinion will be. So Jack wants us to change the song to
Mike,
"Baby,
are you-
It's Cold Outside."
Mike, are you focusing?
Oh.
He hears
this is,
me.
This is live speech therapy
Baby,
too.
it's cold outside.
What-
To stick it to the libs.
That's what, so I was like, Jack, I don't know if you understand this, but that song's quite controversial in this country at this
Yes.
moment but she's in South Korea where, you know, people,
she doesn't
they
know.
want to be together. And they're...
Right. And I want to hang out when it's cold outside.
But so
Well, the thing with that
Mike's
song
friends
is, like-
gave
Oh,
up a good point. I almost wanted to claim it as my
Oh.
point, but it's not.
Well, I don't know how I can describe this, but this song "Baby It's Cold Outside" is about a guy who's like kind
Yeah, I
of
know
trying
the
to
song.
get
Yeah.
So
But the
so people are- so
controversially-
the controversy is that like people are like, this is wrong. You can't
Right.
you know make someone do this. But then somebody was like, when you look at like historical context and when the song was made, like it is about a woman who wants to stay.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to
but
stay.
Society,
she wants to stay.
society says you can't do that.
Right.
Yeah,
she was
'cause
like, oh, I
The
really
neighbors
should,
will
yeah.
be suspicious. So the
Right.
neighbors and my
Right.
mom.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
but really, what she really wants is just a bit.
All right.
And that's our halfway point. So make sure
But
you're
actually, can I talk about this though?
Yes,
Because
yeah,
actually,
go ahead.
there is a version online of like a woke.
I sent it to her.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, curious.
It is-
Like a woke
it is a
Baby
woke
It's Cold
version.
Outside. And it's really bad. It's one of
awful.
the worst.
Oh, you're gonna have
it's
to
one of the
send it
worst
to
things
me.
I've ever heard. We can play it on the show.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's one
we
of
can
the worst
play
things
it.
I've ever heard in my life because it's like I really can't stay, and the guy's like, "Baby, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. Don't worry about it."
And
it's
she's like, say, what's in this drink? And he's like, it's just pomegranate LaCroix.
yeah. and I feel like
Deb loves
that
LaCroix.
guy-
That's why she liked that joke. Deb forced LaCroix on me.
No,
one
but
night.
but-
you were like, just drink this. I'm like, I don't want
I
to
don't
drink that.
This is your show. I don't know how far I can
yeah,
go with these
I don't
takes.
know.
Well,
How
just I'll
far?
cut you off if I
Well,
think you're gonna
that
say
guy is how incels are made. Because
right.
he's like, I don't want to do anything you don't want to do. Look at me, I'm a great guy. And then when that guy doesn't get laid, he gets mad because he's like, I did all the things I'm supposed to
Oh,
do.
that's
Why
good.
won't any woman touch me? And then he goes to on an internet forum. And,
Right.
you know.
So an incel is somebody who's involuntarily celibate
Oh,
because
right.
nobody wants to be with them. So Mike's saying that mentality is what contributes to that because like you
Right.
gotta play the game.
You got to play the game.
Yeah.
So
I
for
mean-
girls
And
to
the
like
thing
you.
is, like women,
You have to trick them.
women don't dislike.
You do, kind of.
Women don't dislike guys. They like guys. But the problem is that most guys are like disgusting.
Yeah.
And
Right.
It's hard to find.
Well, I think aren't all
Just
of
one
them
is
just
decent.
some are better at hiding it.
Oh,
Maybe?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like most like a lot of I hear women complain a lot about like not being able to find like quality men.
Yeah.
By women, do you mean me? I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
every other single girl. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drink my wine now. Yeah. So
I mean,
we're,
Deb's lucky she's so pretty, or
Or what?
Or what?
That's how I got you
Oh,
because I'm
God.
so pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. No, I'm happy. I mean, I want to kill him sometimes, but I'm happy. My favorite tradition is singing. We said this. Okay, so halfway point, we check in. This is when we like plug things. So,
Yeah.
Mike, you can go first.
check out my podcast, The Sit Down. It's on iTunes and wherever podcasts are sold.
great. And obviously they're listening to ours, so
Right,
on
so-
iTunes. Oh, if you're listening on iTunes, comment, rate us,
Yeah.
subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Review. And let us
Review.
know if you want a t-shirt. Email us at slpswineandcheese@gmail.com.
And check out our Patreon page. We'll have new videos every week released, and maybe even an episode coming out.
Exactly.
Maybe
And-
Mike will be on it, and then I could really talk more about my dating life.
Right, yeah.
It's not that interesting though.
Our
I mean, we'll make
Patreon
it interesting.
episodes are going to be more or less about speech and more like
More uncensored content.
that's right.
Yeah, it's a good word.
And if you
Okay.
follow Mike on, us on Patreon, we're patreon.com/slpswineandcheese. Mike is patreon.com/thesitdownpod, but apparently he's not searchable because of like inappropriate language in his podcast.
Wow, I am not surprised.
But if
Mike.
you subscribe to his podcast, I'm actually on a lot of those premium episodes, so you could hang there with me if you are not enjoying this clean version of me here at SLP's Wine and Cheese. You can hear me be my worst.
Right.
Anybody else have anything else, or should we move on to Christmas trivia game?
Christmas trivia games, because we got a fun-packed show. We got to keep it moving.
Okay, so Maria's going to go first. I have already asked.
I am terrible at trivia.
I've already asked Mike all of these questions. I tried to record it, but I screwed it up. And he got a score which I know in my head. So we're going to compare your score to his. But then I also came up with questions just for Mike that he hasn't heard just yet.
Now, I just want to say that I am pretty good at, you know, some people are competitive at sports and stuff like that. I'm kind of hyper competitive at trivia.
Yeah, I'm not, so we're good then.
Yeah.
All right, so are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay, number one. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life, Maria?
A magical hat.
Very
placed on his head.
good. There you go.
Is this like kindergarten trivia for me?
Well, it's gonna get harder.
Oh, okay. Great.
In a recent holiday tradition, what spy hides around the house reporting back to Santa?
Oh, the elf on the shelf.
Very good. Number
2
3.
points.
The Christmas-themed ballet premiered in... What Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1892?
The Nutcracker.
Good.
Come on, ballerina.
Number 4. Oh, right.
Yes.
In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what is Mr. Scrooge's first name?
Oh, Seymour or something?
No.
Darn it.
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer.
All right, one down.
I knew that one. Darn.
Okay, next. What beverage company has been using Santa Claus in its advertising since 1931?
Since 19. What beverage?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with milk. Santa Pepsi.
No, it's Coca-Cola.
Oh, I messed that up.
Coca-Cola practically invented modern-day Santa Claus.
Got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I've heard that before, actually.
Number 6.
Hey, as long as he's white.
Michael. He's so inappropriate. Okay, number 6.
Mike's words, not ours.
He's only joking. Name the animatronic
No, 'cause some
cassette...
people get upset about that.
Yeah, I know.
I was doing satire.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, number
I
6.
didn't know. Thank you for clarifying.
No,
I was like, oh,
he
Lord.
didn't mean that. He's making fun of rigid people.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it.
I told you, Mike
See,
is
Maria's
woke.
everyone in my audience that doesn't enjoy my comedy.
Right, because they think
Wow.
that he's saying these things sincerely. Meanwhile, he's pointing out the very narrow-minded perspective of, like,
that perspective.
that individual. Yeah.
I get it now.
Okay, number 6. Name the animatronic cassette-playing bear that every kid wanted for Christmas in the mid-'80s.
The bear that everybody wanted?
Mm-hmm. It's an animatronic cassette-playing bear that
cassette
every
playing.
kid wanted in the 1980s.
Oh,
toy.
gosh. I don't know. Hugs and kisses?
Mike, what is it?
Teddy Ruxpin.
Very good.
Wow.
Number 7.
Impressive.
The French word Noël is often used around Christmas, but what was its original meaning in Latin?
Whoa. No?
What's the answer, Mike?
Noel means Noel. Birth.
Birth. I don't know if I want to hear pencils on the...
Yeah, I don't know why Mike Hand's quiet.
He
Thank
likes
you.
to draw.
Okay.
Number 8. In Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Christmas came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without blank, blank, and blank. What 3 other things did Christmas come without? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without...
Lights, camera, action?
No.
I'm so close.
So
close,
close.
get so far away.
Do you remember it? Because this was what Mike got wrong.
Packages, boxes, and bags.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, gosh.
Which a package is the same thing as I guess not.
He said present, but I was looking for specific lines.
As a bax.
Number 9. According
Okay.
to Buddy the Elf, what is the best way to spread Christmas cheer?
Smiling. Hugs, smiling.
Mike, what's the answer?
Singing loud for all to hear.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Now I feel like
yes.
a goody two shoes, like I'm showing off.
I'm terrible at this game.
Number 10. Santa has 9 reindeer. What are their names, Maria?
Oh my gosh. Rudolph, Dixon, Comet.
You're doing it way out of order.
Rudolph, Comet, Dixon.
Wait. You said Comet?
Yeah,
Okay.
Comet.
No, Common, the rapper.
But she also said Dixon, which is not good.
Not?
No,
Vixen?
it's Vixen.
Vixen. Vixen.
Mike, who are the reindeer?
No, I'm not gonna get that one.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen,
And
Rudolph.
very good.
I'm just gonna have more wine.
Okay, so Maria, you got 30%, and Mike got 90%. But I got him a new
No one's
trivia game.
Better than anybody.
All right, Mike, you're up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a special edition one for Mike.
More Christmas
Yeah,
trivia?
it's more Christmas trivia. These are all Who questions. So the goal is Mike will answer Who questions with 80% accuracy independently.
That's a speech goal. For you. I don't know how you're gonna meet that goal if you're playing with pencils, though, Mike.
He's one of those kids who you
Oh,
like
he's a
yell
fidget
at
toy?
for not paying attention, and then he knows the answer.
All right.
Right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Number 1. Who was the star of Jingle All the Way?
Who is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Very good. Number 2. Who was the star of White Christmas?
Wait, you have to.
You don't
I'm
have to.
asking
Just
you the
answer the question. Just-
Yeah,
It's
just-
a Who
The
question.
star of White Christmas, Bing Crosby.
Yes.
Wow.
That probably doesn't have to mess with it.
Okay.
Who was the author of A Christmas Carol?
Charles Dickens.
Who invented electric Christmas lights? Now, don't think too hard about this.
Thomas Edison.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Who? Well, that's what my online source said.
Okay.
Who plays piano in A Charlie Brown Christmas?
Schroeder.
Who tried to steal Christmas from the Who's of
The
Who?
Grinch.
Who lost $8,000 in It's a Wonderful Life?
George Bailey.
It says Uncle Billy.
Oh, maybe it was.
Yeah, he lost it. I guess he was supposed to.
I've never seen that movie in its entirety.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who got a leg lamp in A Christmas Story?
The dad.
What did the package say, and what did the dad read it as?
Oh.
In A Christmas Story. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You, what?
Yes, you don't know the
I
story?
think I know this one.
Okay, what is
Can
it?
I steal? Isn't it fragile?
Yeah, but what did he say?
Fragile or something?
He's like, fragile.
Yeah, fragile. Mike stole. I stole from Mike.
Good.
Yes. I like that movie.
Number 9. Who said, God bless us, everyone?
Tiny
And
Tim.
good. I didn't even tell you in what movie or story. Okay.
A Miracle on 34th Street.
No.
No.
That's a Christmas.
I'm terrible.
Ray's got a low IQ.
No, she doesn't. She just doesn't know anything about American culture. Because she grew up Greek. Okay, number 10.
Proud of that.
Who said happy birthday when he came to life?
Aristotle. No. Pinocchio? Wait. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday!
Mr. Hanky.
No, but I should have had a Mr.
It
Hanky
reminds me
question.
of that. I don't
If
know.
Frosty the Snowman
I
said
was gonna
happy
say
birthday.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing about Frosty. It's not even your birthday. You got the wrong holiday, Frosty. All right, good. We did it.
All right,
Christmas
great.
trivia is over.
Great. Should we go over what we do in speech for
Here's
Christmas?
some trivia for you.
Oh God.
Who played Fezziwig in Muppet Christmas Carol?
That's Fezziwig is the boss
Yeah.
of Ebenezer Scrooge when he was younger. Are you asking me what Muppet that was?
Yeah.
Fozzie.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Haven't seen it.
Who
Whoa.
played Scrooge in Muppet Christmas Carol?
Somebody came, Michael Caine?
Wow.
I don't know that. I just did so much trivia stuff, and I was like, Mike knows this, so I didn't ask that question.
Wow. Okay. Look at
Yeah.
that.
So now,
How about this? In
Yeah.
Charlie Brown's Christmas, what does Linus say he's going to make his blanket into when he gets older?
a blazer
Oh, look at that.
or
Yeah.
a suit jacket. He's gonna wear a jacket.
Yeah, but that's not. But
What does he call it? Because I always had a blankie, and I was like, oh well, I'll be able to utilize it as
A
well.
blazer.
a
Blazers
well, yeah,
are stylish.
sport coat.
sport coat.
A sport coat. Yes, a sport coat.
Any more? Or are we moving on to the next segment?
What
Next
in,
up.
in Tim Allen's A Santa Claus? What is the name of the head elf in the North Pole?
Oh, that
that's a
guy with the
good
brown
one.
hair. He's the only tall one.
Yeah,
I don't remember his name though.
Bernard.
Bernard.
Bernard. Yes. All right.
Mike likes that movie.
I like that movie,
makes him
too.
a little teary-eyed.
I like that movie.
Well, I mean, just
That
at
was
the end
so-
when the kids
That
when
accent
the-
really came out there.
I mean, when the kids came to make sure Santa was okay.
Tear.
Some of them were elves, and they just, you know.
I thought you got sad when Tim Allen went to jail.
No, because they rescued him.
Look, he's like making himself cry.
Yeah, he is really making himself cry. But
No,
actually,
he's not. He's just feeling it.
Yeah.
He's in the moment.
okay. Can I kill the moment and
back
say
to
move on
Rescue
to the
Santa.
next segment? Sorry, Mike. I just want to
He
keep our
came back to
episode.
Rescue Santa.
So anyway, I think the word we're looking for is anyway for the Friends fans there.
Yeah.
We're Friends fans there. We're gonna go over our Christmas gift list, right? Like this is
Yeah,
what we want.
our
we call
wish
it
list.
Our wish list.
What are the name? What are the characters that Jack Skeleton sends to kidnap Santa Claus?
The trick-or-treaters.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
What are their names? Do they have names? I don't know their names.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
Oh.
Was it? I think.
I don't think so.
Maybe. That
I don't
sounds...
I
think
think
so.
it was. It was lock, stock, and barrel.
I don't think it
I
is,
have
to
something
be
in my
honest.
They definitely don't say it a lot, but Mike paid attention. That's how come he knows it. Because I
Okay.
watched that movie a lot. Okay, so
Okay.
should I go? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go
go
over
first.
my wish list.
Yeah, Mike,
and then
listen up.
Maria's gonna go over hers, and then Mike will go over his.
Mike, now
But
it's
then
your turn to listen.
Later, we also have Mike's gift giving guide.
Oh God, we have a lot of stuff. We gotta.
Yeah, we're gonna
we gotta
speed it up
go.
here. Okay, so my wish list is so basically like I've already asked Mike for a present, and like everybody else who I know who are getting me presents,
Uh-huh.
like they're probably gonna get
By
me
the
what
way,
they want.
Can I just say I put a lot of work in that gift giving guide, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Good.
I think it's very good.
I think it is good too.
Okay.
Yes. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like give advice to everyone listening, and maybe they'll like what I have to say.
Gotcha.
These are the things. So I think you should ask most people for like beauty products,
Uh-huh.
like things from Sephora and Lush, because like one
and Ulta. I'm an Ulta girl.
oh, I don't have that near me, but yeah.
I'm an Ulta girl.
I am, Mike. Don't hate.
But
I
these
just have
things.
to stop into Ulta really quick, baby. Why don't you go play with the hats?
These things are good because like you can use them every day, but they might not be things that you want to spend your own money on. Like
Right.
you can't like it's hard to spend money on yourself in this
I
capacity.
definitely always spend money myself at Ulta though. But
Oh, you
yes,
do?
Yes. I
So
am.
the
I know.
things
2
that
years in a row now.
I like if somebody's asking like what can I get Deb? Like this
Uh-huh.
might not be like
Mike.
no, because Mike already knows what
Got
he's going.
it. Like a
It does.
friend
It probably
or
doesn't even
family.
matter what I would tell Mike I want. He probably would just get whatever he decided I wanted.
Gotcha.
So I'm saying in general. So like I love
Alright.
Christian Dior Hypnotic Poison perfume.
Mhm.
It's like super expensive. It gets more expensive every year. It's my favorite. So that one I like. I like Philosophy Purity Face Wash, which I think is the
Oh,
best
yeah.
gift for like anybody, especially women because it's good at taking makeup off, but it's like really like for good for
Pure.
sensitive skin.
Yes.
Yeah. Lush bath bombs are
Nice.
great because I really do like to wind down in a bath.
Yes.
And I've accomplished something. I finished all of my bubble bath
That is a
from
good gift.
last Christmas. Mike's mom got me a giant thing of Philosophy, and you know how like you always waste soap? Don't you
Yeah.
waste soap? Like you always leave it with like this much. I used the
Right.
whole thing today.
Nice.
I finished the whole thing, so I feel
Good
so
for
accomplished.
you.
But it also gave me a year of a bath, which
Right.
was a great present.
Yeah.
Essential oils, especially the more expensive ones that you like don't feel like buying, like rose or lavender or frankincense.
Frankincense is excellent.
Yeah. And then number 5, eye cream.
Yeah.
I think like eye cream is the gift that keeps on giving. It's
Yep.
good for men and women. I love moisturizing my eyes, Mike's eyes too. Don't let him in here. All right, forget.
Some Oliver's in here. That's okay.
And then that's all I have. So these
Great.
are, I think, are good general gifts to get
Yeah.
for anybody. If you're stumped, you can get them any of these things, and they'll be happy.
I really like your list because your list is like totally like a problem solving thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where my list is like, hey Maria, if you had someone who and money wasn't an option, what would you like? So that's what my list.
Oh, let
is
me
like.
hear your list. I'm excited.
So mine is not that practical.
Oh, okay.
So number 1, I want a new car.
oh, a new car.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm waiting to sell my current car, and I think I'm gonna get the Nissan Rogue. But hey, you said what's on my wish list, so
That's right.
I'm wishing someone can buy me a new car.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
put it out in the universe,
I
and
am.
maybe
That-
you'll manifest it.
That's what I'm doing right now. But number 2 is the new iPhone. I just got the new iPhone, so I kind of bought myself that as a gift. So, backtrack there.
I kind of want an Apple Watch, but then I think I won't wear
I
it.
don't like them. Am I the only one? I don't know. I'm not, feeling it.
I've never committed to anything on me other than a hair tie.
I love wearing a watch. I wear a watch
Oh,
every
really?
day,
I
but
don't.
I can't. Not right now, but
Mhm.
yes, definitely to work. Then I got a facial, and I was told about SLMD skincare, so I have to get that once I clear out my cosmetics drawer, which is packed. 'Cause
I
it's-
only have
yeah.
one cosmetic product at a time.
That's really
like
good.
right now. I only have these Rodan and Fields
Yeah.
right here, and that's it.
That's good. That goes with what I just said about my
Yeah.
Ulta obsession there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want a massage because you told me you got one yesterday, and that inspired me. So I could really use a massage.
Yeah.
And my
You
other
did? Where?
I
Oh,
went by
my-
Matchless. I paid $50 for 75 minutes.
that's pretty.
She looked disappointed in my
that's pretty-
$15 tip.
I feel like
though.
I want to be like woke. $15? No. Oh, maybe you should have done 20.
It was only
Just-
$50. That was over 20%.
Right,
but I
yeah.
guess because of the time.
The time.
What would you have tipped $50 on a 75-minute massage?
I didn't think that you deserved a dirty look for that though. But
She
what do
just
you
looked
think?
disappointed. You think 20? All right. Well, I'll go back and I'll make it better. It's- okay.
It's okay.
No, was it on sale?
No, that's their prices always.
Oh, so you tipped up a regular price. That's the rule.
Yeah,
Good for you.
You tipped 30%.
I did. But I think that
Sounds like
is
she's dealing with her own problems.
no, I think that is extremely low for 75 minutes for
It
an
is,
hour and
yeah.
15 minutes. So
Yeah.
Maybe she thought they would make up for it in tip.
yeah.
But so it was okay. I see there. Okay, and then my other thing I want to manifest / ask for is a beautiful gold Cartier bracelet.
The kind with the lock.
yes.
But so don't you have to have someone who's in love with you to give you that?
Yeah, that's just manifesting that. Or,
Oh, okay.
maybe someone will give it to me and they have an extra one lying around. They're like, here you go, Maria.
Mike, have you heard of this bracelet?
Yeah.
It's like you put it on a woman and you're the only one who has the lock.
Oh, really?
The key to
That's
unlock
what
it.
is?
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that. I just like
It's
the
like
look
a
of it.
chastity belt.
Key.
I just like how it looks.
Nicole, a lot.
Yeah.
Like a, oh.
I
that
have
makes sense now.
I have some
I don't care about
well-to-do friends who told me
Remember
about that
Robin Hood Men in
bracelet.
Tights? Who?
Yes,
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
just
I didn't even
like
know
it.
about that bracelet until she told me.
Yeah, I like that. I want
Yeah.
that bracelet. But I don't want
Mike,
to spend my own money on it. So.
no, it's not some. It's like a money tree. You're not allowed to buy it for yourself.
Yes, I agree.
Mike, do you have 5 things on your Christmas wish list, or do
I
you want to
got-
go to your gift giving guide?
5 things.
Let's go to the gift. Yeah.
Well, that's his gift.
I told you. I mean, I kind of told you like what I wanted. I don't really need anything. And I mean,
Right.
every guy says that.
Right.
And but there's always stuff. So whatever people get me, I'm fine. And I would rather
Wait, are you? Are you fine with
not
whatever?
not 3 years ago, but you've learned since then. I like to think.
I think-
When she got me a box of ties.
No, you can
That's a
also.
nice gift.
I got him a box of ties, and also I got him. What did else did I get you? Alaskan.
Alaskan?
You got me
Alaskan fish?
What did I get
Omaha
you?
steak,
Omaha steaks.
which is
He hated it.
funny. I didn't hate it. It was a good gift.
Okay, but anyway,
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
he
Yes.
did make a couple Facebook statuses about it, but not a big deal.
It's just a funny because it's like a gift that you get for your grandpa.
Right. Well,
I mean, it's literally a grandpa gift.
right.
It's something your grandpa or your grandma orders off of Fox News for your grandfather because she doesn't know what to get him because the passion is gone.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just like. I mean, this is the way that I try to give gifts. I just try to be I try to imagine what the person needs or wants, and I try to anticipate.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
think, and that's not always easy because sometimes you kind of mess up.
Mm-hmm.
Like one year, I got my brother. Well, I don't know if I can say this. My brother has autism.
Yes.
And I got him clothes,
Uh-huh.
an article of clothing that was not good for him.
Oh,
according to
okay.
my mom.
What was it?
Sweatpants.
Can I
He
actually...
doesn't like sweatpants?
No.
That's,
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
that was a good gift because there's
That's
like
fine.
elastic, soft,
Yeah, but
like...
they get erections.
Okay, got it.
Ah,
Mike, Mike. I want
My
to just...
mom's words, not mine.
Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna choose to be
Maria's
like
very uncomfortable.
whatever about that. But I do want to say I read an article that Tommy Hilfiger is coming out with more clothes for people with disabilities, so check that out. So I just wanted to counteract that comment with something useful. So go on to your gift giving
Mike
guide.
is telling you the real life version of having somebody at home with a disability.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
You got it.
But I got him those coloring pages 2 years ago, and I don't think that
Aw.
she likes that because she was saying he is old for that. But I think he likes. I
She's
like.
weird.
I
Because
like
adult
color.
coloring now. Maybe you should make an
No,
adult coloring
We
series.
did. We bought history. Our stuff that we got was like the states. I think it was like each state.
Oh, that's nice. Then.
But like, I'm gonna try. I don't know if they have them somewhere. I'll sit down.
I don't know what the hell he likes.
Okay. Anyway, so
Yeah.
are you telling us what you
All
want?
right, so what I asked for
oh
was
my
like,
gosh, that means we need to
I
hurry
think
it
what
up.
I asked for was like, I mean, I'm kind of easy to buy for because I like, everything. Maybe Deb would disagree, but but I guess like thoughtful gifts are good. So just think about what the person wants or whatever would make their life easier. Like for
Yeah.
example, I wouldn't get Deborah like, I don't know. I wouldn't get her like a vacation package to Europe because she has no interest in it.
Right,
I
she
wouldn't get
doesn't.
Deborah like a book or I've never seen her, Like you gotta
Right.
get the people something that like fits their lifestyle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So she asked me what to get your male significant other. Now I assume this guy would be like my age in his 30s, 20s, 30s, maybe 40s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So she asked me for 3 things. I said 5 things. The first thing
Yeah,
I
he's
said was
overachiever.
the first thing I said was tools, right? Every guy likes tools, especially guys my age. We want to build stuff, we want to destroy and then build again. We want to fix, we want to hang stuff up. So the first
Okay.
tool I would recommend if you don't have it is a drill driver,
Uh-huh.
right? Like a little, you
Okay.
could get you can get one for $100, $200, depending on what you get. But any brand will be like your man. If he doesn't have one, even if he's not handy, he'll figure out stuff to do.
And it's also a
With the
good
drill.
like hint, like, hey, help me around the
Right.
house.
Right.
I got you this fancy
And also,
drill.
like, I got a drill, and like, I just went on a tear. I put up this hook right here. I
Right.
put up, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? So
I
you'll
love
start
hooks.
doing stuff. Deb loves hooks. She loves hanging stuff on the wall. So
Come back, Mike.
it's
Come
pretty
back.
sturdy.
Yeah.
Good.
His stuff
Yeah,
is
my
sturdy.
jacket's hanging there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want a shelf up here. We tried to hang a smaller shelf. It was just too much work.
Oh,
that
a
it was
nice
worth.
shelf would be
But I
nice
want
up
one the
there.
full length anyway.
Put some
Now, if he
pictures.
already has a drill, what you could do is get him a saw, like a circular saw, like an electric saw. And those are kind of fun, just for cutting wood and stuff like that. And with that, you can make shelves or whatever.
Cool.
What other tools?
Well, you really
Spackle?
like your pick,
What? Oh, my chisel.
your chisel,
The only
yeah.
thing is, I don't know what to do with that.
Right. You
But
just
I do
hack
like-
away at wood.
It is fun to just hack, like chisel wood.
Right. Do you feel like you get a lot of frustration out that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to just go swing an axe, like in the
Right.
woods.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Well, there's no woods.
Right.
Around here.
You should find some.
I would
You know?
happily do that.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll find you some woods. Well, you know what? We do, our new tradition is an annual trip to the Poconos. We did it once. It was the best short trip we ever took. But
Oh, nice.
we'll do
I'm gonna
that.
bring an axe.
You bring an axe.
Yeah.
Then we got
Okay,
that.
what else you got?
Number 2. I guess clothes.
That's only number 2?
Everyday clothes, right? Like shoes, watch, a nice coat.
Sweatpants.
If your budget is if your budget is like under $400, you can get a nice pea coat, a nice wool pea coat. Every guy looks good in like a gray or black
Yeah.
or navy blue pea
Mike
coat.
sent me a pea coat. It was nice. I actually do want to get Mike sweatpants because it's something that like he doesn't spend
do
money
need all
on,
the
and he
time.
doesn't have regular like sweatpants. I bought him these pants. These are the only sweatpants he has, and I bought
Oh.
those like 2 years ago.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs sweatpants.
Yeah.
I love
So
sweatpants.
actually, so like gym shorts, workout clothes, sneaker. I mean, guys always need sneakers,
Uh-huh.
shoes, boots. Like
Right.
anything that you would like and you would want him to wear, like a nice
Right.
pair, like a nice $300 pair of boots.
See, Mike
He doesn't
has
have,
really.
like $100 pair of
He
sneakers.
has
has-
really good taste. Like he always, and I grew up poor, so I'm always buying cheap stuff. So that's where that's
I
why
did
all
not-
my presents are bad because
I did
I'm
not
apparently
grow up
cheap.
with money. I did not grow up rich.
Yeah, he has. That's what he tells his fans.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mike and Maria had both the fanciest
watch.
Christmases.
What did
Watch.
I do with anything?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here quietly waiting for Mike to go.
I had a segment called Christmas Past, Present, and Future, and I just couldn't hear about both of your Christmas pasts.
All right.
I was like, I'm gonna need therapy after this if I do.
I'm gonna skip ahead to number 4. Number 4 is actually, I think, the best idea that I have on here. It's framed art. Everybody likes
Oh,
art. Right?
nice.
If your guy has like a bedroom or something for the living room, I actually have 2 framed pictures of stills from westerns. One is from Blazing Saddles. One is from Once Upon a Time in the West. But just a
Uh-huh.
movie that he likes, a movie poster, something
Oh,
framed, or
cool.
like a piece of art that you think he'll like. That's
Oh.
like, yeah, I think that's a great gift. And
But
everybody
make sure-
needs. You always have more wall space to put stuff up.
Yeah.
Make sure when
You know.
you're getting stuff like that, you Google like film still, because we have gotten stuff from like allposters.com that are just like really poor quality. So
Okay.
make sure you just look up film still, and then it will maybe be better.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah, so like whatever. I mean, but don't do like a hacky. Don't do like a Scarface or a Godfather.
Right.
Like everybody has that. Like think about like ask your
Don't do
boyfriend.
the Cribs version of framed art.
Yeah, right. But ask your boyfriend like what are your 5 favorite movies, or what are your what do you think the most underrated movies are?
Oh,
And
I like
then-
that question. Underrated
Yeah.
movies.
What are the most underrated movies, or what are your 5 favorite movies? And
Can I
don't-
be corny and be like,
No,
oh, what
don't
about a
do-
movie you saw together or something? That's more of a gift for the girl.
That's more for
Yeah, that's like
Right.
selfish.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
okay.
but that is, yeah. I mean, maybe if he liked the movie,
Right.
But I think like if you pick something that he really likes, 'cause
Right.
a lot of times Deb and I have different tastes. But if she
Yeah,
like
of course.
was like, oh, Taxi Driver or some movie that you really liked,
Got it. Okay.
yeah, and also maybe
Mike
like a
did
favorite
put a,
musician or a favorite comedian or something like that.
Yeah.
I actually I have a framed photo of Stanley Kubrick, and he's like directing one of my favorite movies, and I think that's like one of the coolest things that I have too.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Did you see it? It's in my.
No, you gotta.
Yeah, you
show
have
me
to
this.
look at his wall that he's building
Yeah,
right now.
framed art is a very underrated gift. I
It
mean,
isn't a very underrated gift. Good for
Film
you,
stills
Mike.
and
Film
behind the
stills,
scenes stuff is
Okay.
good.
And then, but like, don't be hack with it. Like, don't do Scarface, don't do Goodfellas, don't do Sopranos, don't do Godfather, don't do Pulp Fiction.
Think
Don't
outside
do
the
dogs
box.
playing poker.
Don't do. No, I would have. I would. That's a great. I love
You
that
want
thing.
that one?
I kind of want that one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure there's a lot of different ones with that in mind.
But
so.
you know, like everybody, like don't do Bob Marley. Don't do like I mean, don't do stuff that everybody has. But find the movies, find the deep cuts that he's into, and get him like or maybe there's like a singer or a guitarist that he really likes, or a rapper maybe, or something like that.
Right, like
Yeah.
find it, like go to his heart.
Go to his heart.
Yeah.
Go to find his special thing that he identifies with.
And then-
maybe a photo of Nick Mullen or something. If he's,
Right, if he's into the underground world of comedy podcast.
Yeah.
It's also funny how Maria was like, oh, like maybe you can get something that like you two watch together or whatever. But
But
Mike,
that he likes as well. I did,
well, Mike actually like he put a panda picture on his wall because I like pandas. It's not
Oh.
like Mike cares that much about pandas. He just got it because like have faith that your significant other is going to like incorporate that stuff in his life on his own. Like you don't have to be like,
right.
this is our movie, this is our
Right,
song.
right.
Yeah.
You know?
I like
yeah, get
that.
something that's like specifically
To him.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
You know, there might be some obscure detective movie from the 30s that he really likes. There
Oh,
might be
right. Yeah.
some horror movie from the 80s that
Yeah.
you've never heard of. You know, like
Right.
and you can find all that stuff online.
Yeah,
So
you're
I think
right.
that's a great gift.
On
You're
that
right.
note, I have 3 gifts for Mike's, and I'm for Mike, and I'm like pretty sure they're all trash because
Right.
I am such a bad gift giver. I think like I'm getting
You're
it.
not a bad gift
We
giver.
could
I
talk
don't
about
know
it later.
how
I
to-
can help you out. Maybe.
Well, I already got them. It's done.
Oh,
so
you
it's
could-
just I have to pay
right.
the price until 2019.
Deb doesn't return things because I'm like, you could return.
Well, that's
So-
I mean, the joke. My family has sort of. I don't know. Can I say this?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of like a running joke, like, yeah, Deb. I hope we don't get Deb for Secret Santa. And
Oh,
I like
why?
defended her. I was like, she's a great gift giver. You fucking. Excuse me. My language.
It's
But I'm
okay.
like, she's a great gift giver. Don't you talk about her like that.
Wait, I like how that you're asking for my permission to ask if that's okay that Deb's a great gift giver. Deb's a
No,
good
if he
person to
can-
have for Secret Santa. But all the other things
But what did she get me? So like
you have said you have
3
not
years ago,
asked.
it was
Yeah.
our first Christmas together, and she got me Omaha steaks, a box of ties, and a backpack. So like the backpack was like a good gift. And then I remember like my birthday one year, like I still remember like her
Oh,
face. Because she got me, she actually like did a better job. She's like, I got you some underwear and some movie tickets
Oh, okay.
and some
Functional things.
something else. But I just remember her face being like, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was what you wanted. Like she was just waiting for me to be like, this fucking sucked. Excuse me, this sucked.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's
You know.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
why are you a
Deb's
bad gift giver? I
Deb-
don't think you are.
Because I feel like
You're not a very empathetic person.
Oh, she is.
So maybe that is it
No.
because I'm not empathetic. I don't know. I just buy things because I'm like,
Like I got
I
Deb's
don't know.
sister for Secret Santa. I got Jill.
yeah.
And Jill's in her. She's. I mean, almost 40, but that body is 40.
See, I was asking like Mike knows all about what Jill likes because he's looking at her on Instagram.
Well, I follow her, but she also has 4 kids. So I'm
Okay.
like, what do you get?
Is that the
somebody
one
with
that
4
does the
kids?
CrossFit and all that stuff?
Yeah.
They all do.
Got
Yeah.
it. They all
So
do.
I'm like, what do you get somebody that has 4 kids? So I'm like, I could get her coffee, but then
Right.
it's like if you give her whole beans, then maybe she doesn't have time to grind it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So I don't know.
Is it like unthoughtful to be like, here's a gift
And you
card?
can't get her like workout. It's very unthoughtful. I would
Okay.
never do that.
Wow, that was.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can. But where did
Profound.
you get a gift card to? Like
But-
Staples? Like
See, Mike's family is like, you know what they are? When we talked about in our relaxation episode that we kind of lost the 3
Yeah,
frames of
we
mind,
should do
they
that.
are very intentional. They're not like, so I might be automatic. Like maybe like I have a present right here for Mike. Don't look at it. It's
Okay.
covered. But like when I first bought this, I was like, this is a great idea. He's gonna love it. And like the more it sits here, I'm like, I am ashamed
Oh, okay.
that I bought
Always
this.
return it. So.
Yeah, but like, so I'm very automatic when it comes to gift giving. I'm like, oh, here's a
that's
good
why.
idea. Here's a good
She's
idea.
impulsive.
But
Got
then,
it.
like, he's intentional, I guess. Like, he just, like, thinks about
it
the whole
more.
person, and I'm just like, I don't know. What do you want?
Right, like this looks cool. Let me get it. Wave
Yeah.
the shiny object.
Exactly.
Okay, so we really do need to move on to holiday therapy.
So, my
So,
mantra
yeah.
on holiday therapy is just, take it easy. We just read all these reports, and school's gonna go on break, so, like, relax. But what I have been doing is color by sound or color by meaning or color by number. So, like, color all of the words that mean angry. So it's like livid, frustrated,
Nice.
agitated. Color all those words green. Color all the words that mean sad, purple, depressed, upset, whatever it
Okay.
is. So color by meaning, color by sound, all the words that start with T, all the words that end in S. Or color by number or letter for the little kids. Then I like holiday songs, and I like writing winter poems.
Oh, cool.
And that's
Okay. What you've been up to?
that's what my holiday therapy is. I'm chilling.
good. Yeah, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
I've been doing some books. There's a lot of books with holiday, but I've been focusing on winter, which, is good and, like Mike will say, encompassing of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So really, the snowman, if you think about a snowman, there's so much you could do with the snowman, labeling body
Right.
parts, preposition, in,
Sequencing.
on, sequencing. That's
Christmas
what we're
is
doing.
great though.
Yeah, Christmas is great. I'm definitely not knocking Christmas. I'm just trying to, I work in a public school, so I have to, do that.
Yeah.
Right,
My school's
so-
public, but everyone celebrates Christmas.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, gotcha. So, like with the teacher, we're gonna use toilet paper rolls, and we're gonna mix shaving cream and glue and paint them, and then the next day we'll sequence the body parts, and then we'll fill in the blanks. I'll post that on
Nice.
the page. We
That's
made a
great.
dreidel like 2 weeks ago, so that worked out. Gingerbread house, so we've been focusing on sequencing.
Last year
So,
I had
yeah.
everyone decorate cookies I made, but I
Yeah, cookies are
overcooked
good.
the cookies and they were so hard, so all everyone did was talk about how I'm really awful at making
Who
cookies.
said
That's
that?
good.
Everyone at school, even Charlie.
Do you
Oh,
agree
boy.
with that, Mike?
You know, Deb has a lot of strengths and weaknesses.
Right, as we all do.
Right.
And
She
how
doesn't
boring would
always
it
ask
be?
for help when she needs.
Oh, yeah, I noticed
tries
that
to
about
do
Deb.
everything, and-
That's true.
Well, it's a cookie. What's the problem?
She should take her own advice. You can do everything, but you can't do. You can do anything, but you can't do everything.
Right.
I think
Wow.
it's one of the most profound things she's ever said.
Thank
right,
you.
yes, she's
Yeah.
right about that.
All right,
So,
tips and tricks.
or tricks. Mike, why don't you go first? Give us a tip or trick.
For what?
Just a life hack.
Yeah, life hack.
Ooh.
I like that.
Guys, I don't know.
I'm gonna go first, and then we'll go
All
back
right,
to you.
yeah.
So mine is like
Skip
in
it.
speech therapy. Just print the song lyrics to a very secular holiday or winter themed song, and like "Let It Snow" or "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays" from NSYNC, because they're like, no matter what's your holiday, it's a time to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the song is that you choose, just print out the lyrics and have the kids like sing and read along.
What about
And-
NSYNC? Listen
is-
to some NSYNC.
Yeah, that was NSYNC.
Yeah,
I
that
said.
was.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Get those kids back into NSYNC.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my get the lyrics and read along and sing
I
along.
like that.
But also, like, everybody, I mean, everybody can and should celebrate Christmas.
And Mike's doing that
it's
satire
too
joke.
good
I
of
get
a-
it now.
No, I don't know if it's satire. I mean, it's too good of a holiday. First of all, if we lived in a Muslim country and there was like this fun Muslim holiday that everybody, like, life just shuts down for, I think we would probably celebrate it.
Yeah, maybe. But like
Maybe.
all
I mean,
my
can you
years
think-
at
can you think of a
Caroline's,
better-
I met lots of people who
just
want
didn't celebrate.
nothing to do with Christmas, and all they want to do is show up and see a comedian who is Jewish on Christmas or the day after.
I don't blame them.
I
I
mean,
get
they're
it.
joyless people.
But you know,
No, they're not. I don't think they're joyless, and I
Yeah.
definitely think they've got something figured out.
I think Christmas is a stressful holiday, so a lot of people who don't want to
is
celebrate it are
stressful.
just
Deb and I
like,
almost broke up. This
right.
few times.
So
But,
there's my point in
Um,
case.
It's going to be worth it.
Is it? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go on and be a bit of a Debbie Downer, if you will.
I'm just saying, like, I can't think of a better
You know, I
holiday.
hate Debbie Downer as a phrase. If we could just go there,
Uh-huh.
Right,
I don't think.
okay.
I don't think.
Well,
I can't
Mine-
think of a better holiday in any religion.
Okay. We're going to just.
There's no, in all of any religion in the history, there's not a better holiday than Christmas.
Yeah, but Christmas is not a religious holiday in the terms of which you're saying. You're not saying I enjoy the birth of Jesus.
Oh, yes, I do.
You're no, you
I love
don't.
Jesus,
You hate.
and I love his
You don't.
birthday.
We were
I
the last
love
time we
baby
were in
Jesus.
church. It was like your grandmother's funeral, and you're like, I don't believe these people make me sit and listen to this.
I hate church. No, I do hate church. But Catholic Church is different from Methodist Church and Protestant Church.
You've
And
never
I
been to
love
those churches.
Christ. I love the teachings of Christ. I love Jesus. I love what he stood for. I love what he represents. I love what he fought for. I love what he died for.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What? If,
I mean, I guess you can't have a Christmas episode without talking about Jesus. So thank
Jesus
you, Mike,
to
for that.
me is just this.
Mike doesn't know anything about
No,
Jesus.
Jesus
Mike-
to me is this beautiful baby that we pray to.
He doesn't know. He's like, what's the Bobby, Ricky Bobby,
What?
Ricky Bobby praying.
Talladega Nights.
Telling
no, but
that's Mike.
Jesus is like his teachings are
Mike, I don't need you pissing off my
Helping.
listeners.
Yeah,
the
I'm
poor
gonna.
and just being
Right.
generally a good person.
Right, that's exactly
Right,
what
yeah,
he
that's
said.
be a good person. Anyway, my tip or trick for speech is to give some type of carryover activity,
Google
whether
teachings of Christ.
Which-
Shut up.
I don't recommend that. I recommend what Deb said, color by number, color by sound, even if it is a simple coloring sheet, and let's say they've been practicing a specific sound or even a specific concept, write it on the side of the paper, and that way the parents know, all right, this is what they're working on, let's color it in, let's work on these things, just to promote that carryover. So that is my tip. And I'm going to go into the quote while Mike is still quiet. So I'm scared to hear what's going to come out of his mouth next. So the quote is, find what gives you joy and go there.
Yeah,
So
that's
whether that's NSYNC music or talking about controversial topics like Mike does, just find that joy and go with it. And that'll, you'll find success in that. So
That is true.
yes,
Yes.
Mike left. So
Definitely every aspect of your job is going to be better if you try to focus on what about that activity you could enjoy. So
Yeah.
stop thinking like, how am I going to get them to say what I want or how am I going to get them to be interested? Just play. Just hang out and then see what you learn.
Right.
And then obviously like be a professional, make decisions moving forward, but don't think you're going to create miracles walking in there.
Right.
Because that would be really egotistical of you, right? To think you're going to just march in somewhere and, like, change someone's life. You got to get to know them.
I think you definitely change lives, but it takes time to do
Not
that.
immediately.
Right, not immediately. It takes time. Yeah. So just find joy in that. Though.
Exactly. Find the joy.
It's a long ride.
It is.
Enjoy it.
It is. Yeah. You're not going to walk in there and change something. Like, there is no magic spell. There is no magic potion. We're just trying things out all the time. That's all we do.
Right. All right. On that note, I hope nobody was offended by this episode. Disclaimer. Didn't know Mike was going to say any of that stuff. He just came in here like a loose cannon. I'm just apologizing for your behavior, Mike, just in case.
Right.
And
People love me.
yeah, no, Mike, you're funny and I love you. You're awesome. But just making sure. Yeah, I love you. You're my friend. Deb's my friend, so therefore you're my friend. So good night, everyone. Merry Christmas and definitely Happy New Year. To
Yes,
everyone.
Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Adios. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Ciao.